At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. A lot of grass ahead. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They go to Barkley again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Cuts it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important it set the tone for the rest of it.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Caught by Freiermuth. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3 now.
Don't jump. Ready? Alpha. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He rolls to his right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Steelers first down. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he drives it up past the 45. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go, side.
Fields out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Right.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
First down throw for Fields. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go.
You got a mini base. Widen up. Is that right?
From the 42. Roman Wilson reels it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fields to throw it. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgers throws it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buckle up, it's third and goal.
Johnson. Here we go, Snot. Say hi.
Harris. And he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Eagles in possession. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they had that one contained right at the line. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Hurts to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
He's got Devontae Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll try with the wideout. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The return starts at the 18. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Jalen Carter. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
11. Don't jump. Ready? Go.
From the 16. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, Scott.
Now Fields. Escapes out to the left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Looking for it with Warren. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and
he's going to score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts setting up to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Setting up to pass. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third and just 2 to go. To throw. Buys time, rolling right. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't kicked and taken the other way. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. going for it with Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Barkley can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Here he is to throw. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So this kick now to force overtime. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down there. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are stopped on the return. So a turnover on the final play of regulation. And this game is not over yet. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
63, 60. Great.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Working quickly here. To the ground with Barkley. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Offense up to the line fast. Hurts now on 4th. Oh, big interception here. And the Steelers surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. We're good.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
16.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Warren here from the gun. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Angel. Tonight.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
EQ. Here we go, son.
Fields on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
This entire contest rests on his next kick. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Toward that left upright, and no good! It bounces off! And we're gonna keep playing on in OT. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. They go to Barkley again. Spin move. Uh-oh, ball's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. This truly has been the overtime that will not end, Brock, and it'll keep on going to yet another possession as they force a key fumble there.
Somebody eventually's got to make the play that ends this thing, right? Otherwise clock's just going to get...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Easy. Right.
Another try following the sack. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Caught by Freiermuth. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, ball at the 36.
11. That's right.
Warren running between the tackles. And he works it down to the 30-yard line.
Hurry up.
Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st down, Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Chan. Here we go, son.
Again, the give to Warren. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.